Okay, today I'm just going to quickly show you how you can customize the quick menu in the Panasonic GH6. And the reason you would do this is just because the Panasonic cameras just have lots and lots and lots of features. I mean, you only have to go through the menu just to see how much there is there. And if you're using this in any kind of shoot, or you're out and about, you don't really want to have to go through all of this. So creating a quick menu is quite important. So if we go to, mine is set up slightly backwards to how yours probably would be, but if we go to the default one, which I've just got set up in C3 here, so you'll be able to see that should be what you're seeing as the default one. So you've got picture profiles, things like saturation, contrast, white balance, shadows. They can all be quite useful, all of those things, but they may not be something that you actually need. So what you can do, if you want to change those, you can go to menu, and then under menu, if you go to the second cog down, and you can see here the third one down in there is called operation, and in operation there is a Qmenu settings option. So if we click on that, the layout style default is mode 1. Actually like mode 2 over that, so you can see what that looks like in a minute. But what you need is the customize video option here. So you can actually come in if you want to change these. So say for example you don't really ever change the highlight settings, you could come in and maybe say actually I'd rather have what have we got that's useful, something like stabilizer, useful if you're using non-stabilized lenses and things like that. And then when you come out, that stabilizer feature is now there, so you can change as many of those as you like. If we go into my just a manual mode, I'd set up a quick menu in here just to look at. So I have mine, like I say, in this second option for how it looks, just because it's sort of distraction free. I think I prefer it that way. And I've just got things in there like things that I use quite regularly: focus peaking, file formats, recording formats, DR boost, just because I've been sort of testing it out. Things like white balances are useful. I've got things in there that you may not even use at all on the camera: focus transition, histograms, VFR. That's really useful to have in there. But really you can just set it to however you want. And you might find it slightly limiting because you can actually only put 12 in there. But once you outgrow that menu, if you want to start creating your own menus, you can actually come into here and you can see there, the fourth one down, you've actually got pages that you can set up. So if you come down to the pencil, you can kind of come to here and you can actually just add more to here. So say we want vignetting or something like that in there, we can just add that. And then if we go back, you can see if we go into our first one, we've got it down there. So you've got whole pages that you can customize if you want to outside of the quick menu. And you can actually, once you start customizing these, which is really worthwhile, start customizing the C menus. You've got you can set them to whatever frame rates and video sizes you want. So then you can have different options to fit those, because say if you're working in variable frame rate or something like that, some of the options may not even be available. So there's no point wasting that slot in the quick menu if you've got options that can't be used. So it's just a really quick way to kind of go through and just have everything you need there, really, just in a really quick, handy menu. It will save you a ton of time. It's like I say, it's especially useful for things like focus peaking, zebras, VFR, all of that type of stuff it's great for. So hopefully you found that useful. If you want to find out more about the GH6, subscribe to the channel, or if you've got any questions about that, just drop a comment and I'll try and get back to you.